All right, y'all. So I want to show y'all something right quick. I want to show y'all what my garden look like at 7 in the morning before it started blazing. Now, understand that today, and I just want you to just look, just observe. Observe. Anyway, y'all just look and observe. This is 7. It might be 7:07. I don't know. Let's say it's 7 for all intents and purposes. Okay, I'm gonna show you everything, and I'm only gonna show you the front because I'm gonna do a comparison later. Now, let me say this: we having a cool front. It's not gonna be 100 today. It's not going to be 100 today. The high is supposed to be 90 for today. 90. And I'm telling you these temperatures for a reason. Because I just want you to look and observe. Now, I just watered. Okay, because I water every morning. Well, every morning unless we get some rain the day before or whatever. And I also wanted to show you this before we get a bunch of rain. We're supposed to get rain, not today, not tomorrow, the day after. Okay, so I'm going to show you everything up here in the front. The back, this really doesn't pertain to the back. Actually, no, it's not a fair comparison if I don't show you the back. Okay, it's not a fair comparison if I don't show you the back. Okay, so I just want to show you all how it's looking. I see you in there. You better not be picking my peas prematurely. I don't think I showed yet. I think this is the first time me showing it. I got my okra in the ground yesterday. Watch it slapping my peas. These tomatoes been so dramatic. It's been so hot. I promise you, it don't matter what I do. These tomatoes were volunteers started. They were volunteers, so they came up outside. Y'all know I don't start nothing inside. It's been so hot. It's been cooking the tomatoes. Just cooking them. Just cooking them. But I just kind of want to show y'all. Okay? And then I'm going to come back and do a comparison. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the back. I wasn't going to show you the back at first. Because at first my thought was, it's really not necessary. But no, it is necessary to show you the difference. Because the title of this video will already give you an idea of what I'm trying to accomplish and showing you. Okay, so this is my little stuff over here on the side. I'm going to be honest, this is the most intense part. But because of this mulberry, that mulberry back there doesn't get the most intense sun like it used to. But before that mulberry was there, the sun beats in that spot almost majority of the day. Because as you can see, the sun is already starting to, like, soon as the sun comes over the house, it's going to be there. So, Willie Stringfellow. My neighbor done showed up. Kristen showed up too. So y'all both running this morning? Y'all gonna run together? Y'all need to form a little bond so y'all can have a little cat fortress type situation going on. Okay, so this is the backyard now. Yes, Chrissy? You want to say something to the people? Yeah, I know it's not as hot today. So I just all the time, little feet. That's all I hear is little feet all the time. Yeah, Chrissy. So yeah, y'all just look at the figs and look at everything. Y'all don't start that. Don't start, okay? Y'all be good. It's really you, Chris. You cutting up. But I'm trying to step and kind of show y'all. See my pigeon pea getting tall. My guava cheese. Oh, you tried to play with him a little bit. Good boy, Chrissy. You in a better mood today? Yeah. But anyway, these animals, boy. Okay, so This over here is the shade garden. So that's the most shaded part of the yard, really. But all of this does get sun at some point in times of the day. It simply does not get the sun from the harshest time of the day. All of this stuff gets sun when the sun is less harsh. Oh Lord, you jumping and falling, baby. Okay, now I'm gonna go over here and show you this part over here. This section over here is like a mixture of the shade gardens in the front. So this gets a nice amount of sun, but it gets a decent amount of shade too, because as you can see right now, it's almost totally eclipsed in shade. You can see by the ground. You see where it's in shade right now. But as the sun moves over, it's going to get sun, no doubt. So that's what we have over here for right now. A lot of blooms. I wish y'all would make more females, so I'd be guaranteed to get more melons. But it ain't no way I can make y'all make more females, is it? Is it, Chrissy? Yeah, you just stealing the show. I'm supposed to be showing about the sunlight, baby. Oh, y'all doing too much over there. I can't with y'all. Okay, so this is y'all first little look. Okay, I'm gonna come back and show you what it looked like at the heat of the day. What's up, everyone? Okay, so we back. It ain't quite the heat of the day. Well, yes it is. I'm lying. Yes, it is the heat of the day. So I want y'all to see. Can y'all see how bad this stuff done wilted down? And I'm going to be real with you. It's usually worse than this. Because all this in the middle is usually wilted down. But you see how bad? Look at all this. Look at how this is wilted down. You see all that? Okay, now. That's the sweet potatoes. And they say sweet potatoes do what? Love heat. Let me see. Now my collards, these they're not drooping too bad. Some of the callaloo is kind of drooping. That one is. If you can see it, that's kind of drooping. But the collards they're not drooping too bad. The collards actually fare kind of okay. I'm gonna come over in here and show y'all. Y'all see them beets right there? Drooping. You see the beets over there? Drooping. It's another beet in there, drooping. Some of my collards over here on the edge is actually drooping too. Those are not the Georgia collards though. I think those are Vates collards. I think the Georgia collards are more bred for this. But you see how these are drooping? See that? See how these are drooping? And it's not all of it, but they're drooping. All right, let's move over. Now my Swiss chard has bounced back some because earlier today it was drooping way worse than this. But a lot of the other stuff actually looks halfway decent. The watermelons, they never droop. Never. They never droop at all. My tomatoes will sometimes. Get you together. Send you to go meet your maker. You can see the beets over there drooping. You can see now this was drooping a little bit earlier, but it wasn't quite to this extent. I think some of the drooping earlier, I'm gonna be honest and tell you, I don't know, because sometimes I be wondering, is it vine borers? Because some of your leaves are droop. Like I said, these are vine borer resistant, so I don't worry about it too much, because usually even if I have vine borers, they'll bounce back and keep going. But my beans actually didn't droop today. But like I said, people just, have these crazy assumptions that You don't need no shade cloth. You don't need nothing. So if you see your stuff doing it a lot, you might want to get you some shade cloth. I need to break some leaves off that. I'm gonna run back here in the back and show y'all the back right quick, even though I think it's gonna be uneventful, because back here just doesn't get that harshness for long enough to create that same type of situation. Hey, Garfield. Okay, now you walking in front of me and won't let me walk, and then if I kick you, I'm gonna feel bad. I'm not trying to kick you, I'm just trying to walk. Yeah, run ahead of me. Let me watch it over there, okay? All right, so, well, now we got a little action. I'm gonna get up on it so I can show y'all. Oh, Garfield, don't grab my foot. Don't try to stop me from walking. Oh, he's grabbing my ankles. He's attacking. Don't hunt me. Hunt the birds. Felix ain't taught you that yet already? Okay. So we got a little action, y'all. So y'all look up here. Y'all see? Can y'all see the figs drooping just a hair? Can y'all see them? Just a hair. They usually stand up a little bit better than that. And I watered these this morning, so it's not because they need water. That's not what it is by any means. That stuff over there still looks the same. But you can see, especially the yellow leaves. I'm going to take them yellow leaves off anyway. But the green leaves are drooping too. And you can see what kind of sun these get. They get a little afternoon sun. Which is not just not as harsh as that noonday sun. And then they get filtered light kind of through the day. Over here, you're probably not going to see. Oh, it's a little action. So the bananas never droop. I've never witnessed them droop. It doesn't matter if I water them, if I don't water them. Because I don't water these bananas like talking about. I may water them once a week, if that. But look at the turmeric. Can y'all see how the leaves curled? See this? They were standing up pretty earlier. And you see they getting that same sun. And it's filtered, but it's coming through here. But you see how the leaves is curling? That is not because I have not watered. All of this stuff got watered this morning. So I'm showing you all this to show you and tell you that these people can tell you what they want to tell you about how much sun something's supposed to have, and oh, it's heat loving and it's sun loving and all of this crap. And that it's supposed to get 89 million hours of sunlight. You don't need no more sunlight. Your silly self. Just like you can look at this turmeric. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying? It was looking more vibrant this morning. It was standing up proud. Now it's looking kind of, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not worried about it. It's going to bounce back. But I will say this. If your plants are doing this extremely, get you some shade cloth. Oh, I got some turmeric coming up right here. I hadn't noticed that. I got to dig those potatoes. But anyway. It would behoove you. Let me see. My peaches. Ooh, the peaches is turning. They turning. It would behoove you to get some shade cloth. Like I said, they said sweet potatoes love the sun, just like they said these things love the sun. I had them in full sun. Them suckers would wilt every day extremely, to the point where I thought I was going to lose my yams. But now that I got them over here, they're doing really well. And I want to show y'all. They're making those little, all along the vine, y'all see all those little brown. I can harvest all of those, but it's more on here. But I don't want to disturb them too much because they come off real easy. And when you knock them off, they're not going to get any bigger. I want them to get a little bit bigger than that. They get the size anywhere from a marble to the size of a grape. Let me see. It's some out on this end I can show you better. But yeah, they said these love sun like that. That's what they say. But when you actually research how they grow in the jungle, they don't grow in full sun like that. The only thing that grows in full sun in the jungle is the tallest of the tall trees. Everything else is in the understory. But y'all see, can y'all see that? See, I'm hanging there, the aerial. So those are edible, and you can see how many of them it is. All those little balls or whatever. You can see how many of them it is. And then it's making some kind of, what are these things? Look at, listen at me. What are those? Never seen those before. But yeah, these people will tell you everything under the sun. And I don't know where they get that information from. I guess it's because they're so used to seeing commercial farming plots and all of this where stuff is in the wide open with no trees and no nothing. Bro, that's not always the best stuff. My peaches, they're starting to turn. It won't be long. But yeah, they'll tell you all this and have you thinking you'll kill half your stuff too. You'll kill it. That's why I say introduce stuff to the sun slowly and see how it reacts. If it's not happy, move it. If it is happy, because I'm going to show y'all a case in point. Let me tell you something else. They say love sun so much. Raspberries and blackberries. I'm not saying that they don't like sun. But what I'm saying is pay attention to where they grow in nature. Blackberries and raspberries often grow as a briar at the edge of what? The woods. Soon as you get up to the edge of the woods, that's usually where you find them. If you pay attention, if you ever go outside and walk around other than an urban area. And when it grows against the edge of those woods, that means it's not in full sun all day. More than likely. It's probably in full sun only part of the day. And I believe that's how some people burn their berries up. They keep talking about, I can't grow raspberries. I can't grow raspberries. You're trying to grow them in full sun, burning them up. These things been in the greenhouse. Now, this is my first time growing raspberries. And apparently I've been lucky because this thing is growing like a weed. I assume it will produce next year. I bought this plant this year. The same with my tayberries and stuff. Now, my greenhouse gets sun in the morning. And it actually gets pretty strong sun in the morning. But to be honest, my stuff in here is doing better than almost everywhere else, with a few exceptions. But as far as my you running up in here, as far as my raspberries, blackberries, tayberries, they're all doing great in here. Even my citrus is doing good in here. My seedlings are doing better in here. My elderberry, who is really over there trying it. My lemongrass, I still need to clean out all the dead stuff. My 2 new blueberries, all the new stuff. Watch, hey, little man, watch my dough. You climbing my dough like you climbing drapes. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I see this was the old cane. And it has died. So these particular raspberries, and I've been meaning to try to wait and see this, to see what kind of raspberries these are. I think these are just like, I don't know if they call them floor cane. I know for blackberries they do. They fruit on the 2nd year wood. So I can go ahead and cut those old canes out. These canes will be the canes that fruit. The same with probably all these blackberries. But what I do, y'all, I wait and see. Don't just go cutting on your stuff. Because they got certain varieties of stuff that will bloom on the 1st year wood. Attack my dough again. Turn my dough loose. He's not turning it loose. Anyway. So y'all, if you don't know if your stuff fruit on the 1st year wood, the 2nd year wood, or whatever, just watch and see. And when you get to a certain part of the year, you'll notice. See this cane here? It's completely dead. All the way back to the roots. Them 2 canes is dead. You cut that off. Leave all the green on them. Sometimes your blackberries will fool you. You have to wait till they get all the way to winter before you can tell which canes are going to die back and which. But the easiest way to tell once you know exactly what you got, wherever you have fruit on it, and I'll walk back over here to my blackberries and show it. I've shown it before, but I found that YouTube has become a acting repetition. You just have to keep saying the same stuff. It's no new content. You just say the same stuff over and over again because, you know, like a lot of this stuff I'm repeating. I said it a while back, but, you know, people catch your new videos and stuff. They don't necessarily go back and watch the old stuff. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's how it is. Now, see, me, I'm a binge watcher. You put out some stuff and I like what you put out, I go back and watch all those stuff. Like, if I like your channel, I've seen every video you put out. Because I will go back and watch them. Like, because I don't like making people repeat themselves. Just like I don't really like to repeat myself, but whatever. Everybody ain't me and I ain't everybody, so, you know. Let's see here. We're going to walk over here to the blackberries. Okay, y'all. So, just like on these blackberries, y'all seen me harvesting before. So, you see this cane here that's obviously got fruit on it and got some kind of bugs on here eating some of the fruit. The rest of these little bitty baby berries, I have pretty much let go to the birds. But like this whole cane with all this fruit, that's gonna die. It won't fruit again. But I'm gonna show y'all a new kind. Try to get over here. I ain't got no shoes on. But if y'all see this cane here, this is a new one. This grew in this year. It had no fruit on it. It's never had fruit on it. That's what's gonna fruit for next year. So that's how you're able to tell, you know, because if you don't cut back some of this stuff, that's how you get a briar patch. If you ever looked at a briar patch, it's a bunch of dead stuff, a bunch of living stuff, all that stuff tangled together, and it's all thorns. But when you got these thorn varieties, it's in your best interest. See, them little bit berries, they taste good, but hell, they mostly seed. They don't waste your time. Anyway, I don't think y'all want your stuff to turn into a briar patch, is what I'm saying. And when it becomes a briar patch, it's almost unworkable, unmaneuverable. You can't hardly deal with it at all. These bugs. What are these bugs and why are y'all eating my stuff? Oh, because I ain't been out here eating it? Sounds about right. But yeah. All these little bitty berries. Like I said, it tastes alright, but child, there's too much seed. Ain't enough flavor. More seed than anything. And that get all in your teeth. See, and I got to go floss. But anyhow, that's that on that. Talking about the sun, showing y'all the difference. You got any questions, concerns, comments? Y'all know what to do. Go down in the comment section and get to typing. Alright, y'all. So until next time, see you guys later.